Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my May favorites. I'm so happy it's already June. I'm finally out of school, so I will be able to post more videos for you guys. And so let's just dive right into my favorites. So you guys have probably seen this in maybe one or two videos. This is my Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill palette. It doesn't say Jaclyn Hill anywhere on here, but I think, oh, has a little sticker right there. It says JH. So this is the basic Morphe Brushes palette packaging. I don't love the packaging, but the eyeshadows are insane. This was a limited edition palette, but you can get the eyeshadows individually on their website. And this is what it looks like. It was $28 for 28 eyeshadows, which is a ridiculous deal. And they're all like super pigmented, as you can see. Let me just swatch a few for you guys. So as you can see, they're super pigmented. They're just amazing. I absolutely love them. And if you want to purchase any of these, like I said, you could go onto their website. They sell each of the eyeshadows individually for $2 each, which is insane. I mean, that's such a good price for eyeshadows, and I mean just eyeshadows in general, but these eyeshadows, it's insane because they're so soft, they're so creamy, so blendable, and these are the only eyeshadows that I could say truly feel like butter. Like, they feel so buttery and awesome. Like, these are just my like luxury eyeshadows, even though they're not like luxury priced, you know what I mean? So I will have Morphe Brushes website linked down below, and yeah. Also, I have a review, I think, on the Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill palette, so I'll also link that down below if you want more information on that palette. So next, I did use this in my recent Golden Goddess tutorial, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I have it on my lids today. This is the Milani Fierce Foil Eyeshine in the color Milan, and it's so awesome. Like, I love this quad. They're basically an exact dupe for the Stila Stay All Day, what is it? Stila Fierce Metal Shadows? I think that's what it's called. But they're basically the Stila foiled shadows. They're a dupe for them, and they're literally like, I think like $7 or something, really cheap from the drugstore. They're awesome quality. I do have one of the Stila eyeshadows, and I like it, but I don't know, I just feel like these are almost better. Now, I'm going to be honest, they do crease a tiny bit, but I mean, they're so buttery. I mean, like, how could they not? So, I mean, I do like to run a quick shadow over them real quick, like with this one that I have on today, which is just a really nice light icy pink. I like to just put, you know, like a corresponding icy pink right over it just to kind of set it so it doesn't settle into my crease. But for the most part, they don't crease that much. And so there's, I think, 4 different quads you can choose from, and I just picked mine up at CVS. This one has, of course, this icy shade that I just showed you, a kind of light yellowy kind of sun shade that's, I don't know, sun shade, that's how I want to describe it. This one is the one I used in my Golden Goddess tutorial. It's just this really dark bronzy gold. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And then this one, it's kind of, it reminds me of, oh, what's the color? Oh, it's gonna kill me. From the Naked One palette. Sidecar? I think it's Sidecar that it reminds me of. It's just a foiled shadow of it. And they're all very gleamy. They catch the light absolutely beautifully. It comes with this little applicator, and I did not think I would like it. It's like this little rubbery applicator. And I actually really like it. It's pretty much my favorite way to apply it. I love it. I'll probably end up picking more colors, but this is my favorite of the 4 quads. So this is really random. I've actually been contemplating on putting this in my video just because I don't know if it's discontinued or not. I'll check, but I picked this up from Kmart. It was actually on the like on sale section, so I got it for like $2, and it was packaged and everything. It wasn't used. But this is the Black Radiance Complexion Perfector, and it's basically a stick concealer and a liquid concealer. And I kind of am getting into that thing where I love to contour with liquids and creams, but I absolutely love this. So the liquid concealer, I'd say, looks exactly like the Maybelline Cafe Fit Me Concealer, if I'm right. And as you can see, it's just a nice brown color. It's really rich, and it's really blendable. It just works so well. And then of course the stick concealer, and it's the same exact color. Actually it's not the same exact color. They're a little different. This one's a little bit lighter, and I feel like this one's darker and more warm. I don't know. This one looks a little more cool toned. But anyway, they both blend out amazing. I find myself using the stick more just because what I like to do is I like to make just a straight line on my cheek and kind of make like football laces and a few dots all around, and it blends out so easily. It's not insane in pigment. I found that it isn't patchy, which that happens to me a lot whenever I try out cream products, is it could be really patchy, but I find that this isn't patchy at all, and it's really long wearing, and I absolutely love it. This is just kind of like a gem. I found that I haven't heard anybody talk about that either, but I really recommend it. So I hope you guys aren't getting annoyed by my constant like featuring of the BoxyCharm items I get. I love BoxyCharm so much. If you don't know what it is, I'll link my BoxyCharm video down below. But I did receive this in my May Bold and Beautiful box, and this is the Shimmer Bronzing Powder by Model Co. And I am not a huge person of shimmery bronzers. Like, I just don't really like them, but this is the first shimmery bronzer that I really liked, and as you can see, it just has little gold specks in it. They're not chunky, they're very finely milled, and like even when I swatch it, it looks like more of a glow. Right here, as you can see, it's really glowy, even though it does have sparkles in it. Like, it looks more glowy than sparkly, and like here I have it swatched, and I just think it's so pretty. It blends so easily. I like to just take a big powder brush like this, and on days that I don't feel like contouring, I just want to really warm up my skin, I'll just dip it in there and really work it on my face, and it just blends so easily, and I don't find it to be orangey on my skin, and it's not chalky, and it wears really nicely throughout the day, and it catches the light beautifully without looking too shimmery and too chunky or anything like that. And you get a nice amount of product in here. So I will link BoxyCharm's website down below too, just in case you want to check it out. But I absolutely love this. So this is an old favorite of mine. I just recently repurchased it, actually right before prom, because I really wanted a long wearing concealer. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. Yeah, it's light. It's just... yeah, I get a pretty light color just because I like to highlight, and so I'll place this underneath my eyes in the center of my face to highlight, and it's just a beautiful concealer. Now, of course, even though this is really full coverage, it is not cakey. I have not found this to be cakey whatsoever. I actually like to take my beauty blender, and I'll just pat the concealer first under my eye, and I'll just blend it out with a beauty blender, and it just blends out so beautifully. It doesn't crease like at all, and pretty much every concealer creases on me just because, as you can see, I have really like little lines, and whenever I smile, my under eyes just bunch up a ton, and this never settles in my lines. And I can also use it as an eyeshadow primer, which that's actually one of my favorite ways to prime my eyelids, is using the matte concealer, just because since it's so great at not creasing and it's so pigmented, it works great at making eyeshadows very vibrant and not letting them crease throughout the day. So if you do have that problem, or if you're looking for a concealer that's going to cover up your under eyes and not crease on you a ton, I really recommend this. It's not too expensive either. I think it's about $20 from MAC, and I absolutely love it. I will continue to keep repurchasing that. So I kind of switch a lot between blushes, but I've been really using this one a lot lately. This is the Smooth Minerals blush by AVON, and AVON is just kind of like a catalog kind of brand, if you know what I mean. I absolutely love it. It's like a really dusty rose color. What color is this? It's in the color Perfect Plum. I wouldn't say it's plum. It doesn't really look like a plum color. I mean, I kind of see that. I don't know. I describe it more as a dusty rose. It's so pretty though. It is a loose powder. It comes like this. So, and it's pretty pigmented. So I actually don't like to dip my brush directly into the powder. Like, that would be way too much. What I usually do is whatever's left on the lid, it's usually enough for me to just swirl my brush around in and then just pack it right onto my cheeks. And it goes on very evenly and so smoothly. Like, it literally looks like velvet on the skin. I mean, just on my hand. Like, look at how like awesome that looks. I absolutely love them, and I don't have any loose powder blush like this. It doesn't dry out my cheeks at all. Like, I have dry skin, and usually I don't like to use too much powder on my skin, especially loose powders, because it can tend to really dry out my skin. But this has never really looked super dry or patchy on me. It just wears really nicely throughout the day, and I love it. Last month I had a favorite lower lash mascara, and I do still use that one, but I like to switch it around, and I have come back to this one, and I've been using it like every single day. This is the Lash Out Butterfly by L'Oreal, and it's just in the color black, and I love this stuff. Like, as you can see, the wand is, it's kind of shaped like this and the bottom part of it is just kind of straight across. I like to take the part that's curved and flip it around so it's facing my under eye, and I like to just apply it like this and just wiggle it, and it's so awesome. I just feel like it grabs onto all my lashes and makes them look nice and separated, and it's just so easy to use. I mean, sometimes it could be a little frustrating to use a big brush underneath the eyes because it can tend to smudge and get everywhere, and sometimes like not separate the lashes very nicely, and this does it really fast and really easily, and it never really makes a mess. So I actually really like this. I don't really like it for the top lashes, just the bottom lashes. Alright, last product. Now this is a brand with their lip liners, like, I really recommend. This is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips Retractable Pencil in Rose Crush. I have a few of the Jordana lip pencils. I really like them. I'm that kind of person where I just feel like lip liners are so simple. Like, I don't know, I'm not a huge, like, oh my gosh, about lip liners. Like, I don't really care. I love lipsticks, but lip liners are just, like, whatever to me. And so I never find the need to buy one that's more than $1. And these are literally, I think, $1. And they're awesome. These are the kind where it's retractable, so it is kind of like a little nub. I do have it on my lips today, and I absolutely love this color. It is a little bit more peachy than rosy, in my opinion, but it's just a perfect, like, my lips but better color for me. I really like it. I do wear this on its own sometimes. I have it on my lips today with a lip gloss over top, but I really like the Jordana liners, and I do recommend them for you to pick up if you want. I get mine from Walgreens. So yeah, I know I don't have a ton of favorites this month. I've been just kind of like, you know, busy with school, so I haven't picked up a lot of new makeup products, and most of these aren't even new. I think maybe like 2 of them are new because of BoxyCharm. If you like favorites videos, make sure to thumbs this video up. I haven't been so consistent with the favorites videos just because I feel like they could get a little bit repetitive and kind of boring. And so if you guys do like them and, you know, want me to keep doing them, please thumbs this up, because I don't know, I'm kind of contemplating on not doing them anymore, or at least not doing them as often, just because, like I said, they tend to be a little repetitive. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.